Hey everybody, it's Kathy with Kathy's Stampin' World, and welcome to another installment of Fun Fold Friday. I have a great fold for you today, and I have to admit, I have not done this fold in years. I was actually cleaning out a drawer and I found it, and I'm like, oh, gotta do it. Gotta do it. I'm calling today's fold a triangular flap card, and you'll see why. It's a triangular flap. It's not one that I've seen done a lot, so hopefully you will enjoy it. We are doing a Valentine card today. Of course, it can be used for any kind of card that you want, but if you are new to Kathy Stampin' World, welcome. Let me know where you're from. I'd love to know where you're listening from. Also, if you have a request for a type of fun fold, please let me know that as well. I can always include those in my future Friday fun folds. One other thing, next week is Christmas week, and I hope you're all going to be celebrating. I am going to take the Friday off. I will have family in town, and I'm going to enjoy the holiday with them. So I'm sure you will be having some family time of your own. So thank you for understanding, and I will see you back here the next week. And we will be in a new catalog by then. So all kinds of good stuff coming our way. Little bit of business, just a little bit. If you would like to get the dimensions and all of the goodness that goes along with this card, dimensions, directions, all that kind of stuff delivered right to your inbox every week after the fun fold has been shown the week before, all you have to do is subscribe to my newsletter. There it is. That's the way that you get it. I've got some great things coming up in January, including a huge, and I am talking huge, years of huge, buy one, get one with greatly reduced prices sale. And you will not believe how little you can get. This is going to be incorporated with a celebration. So you will be able to get celebration sets, all kinds of good stuff coming in January. So you are not going to want to miss my newsletter so that you can get that information. Also, if you still have an order that you would like to place in December, we've got that last chance list that is still there with all kinds of good bargains on there. There is the host code, and I will be shipping out these special gift packs here very soon. I would love to ship one to you. So that is with a $25 purchase if you use that host code. Okay, that's it. That's the business. Let's get to stamping. And okay, here we go. So you can see here, I am using the Hearts of Elegance stamp set. I have used this bundle a little bit here, and it's because there's so much to use. There's just so much in this that you can use. This is an online exclusive. Everything is available as of the making of this. So, yeah, jump over and get yours if you haven't gotten it. We are also using the Marbled Elegance DSP. If you cannot see how gorgeous this is, I'm sorry, because it is gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. It brings in the pinks and the reds, and it is unashamedly screaming Valentine's, but of course you can use it for anything that you'd like. All right, so there's that. That's what I'm using. Okay, we are going to get started with this fabulous fold. Let me switch over. Hey, look at there. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to start with a half sheet of the Real Red, and we are going to fold that in half, okay? Now, what I want to do is I'm going to use my paper cutter here, and I should have brought a ruler, but I have a ruler on the bottom of my paper. Yay me. Okay, we are going to mark this at the halfway point. So we're at 4 1/4. So the halfway point is going to be 2 1/8. 2 1/8. Okay. So what I want to do now is I am going to place this in my paper cutter so that I'm going to go from the corner to that mark. So, and you know what, folks? I remembered glasses today. Yay me. All right, so we're going to go from the corner to the mark, and we are going to cut that off. Okay, that one's done. Now we are going to do that on the other side as well. So corner to that same mark right there. Yay, look at that. I promised you a triangular flap fold, did I not? And look at what we have, a triangular flap fold. Although we're not done yet though, because it gets even more special as we go along. Okay, so now the DSP that I am going to put on this, I don't want that side, I want this side. The DSP has been cut down, so by 1/4 inch. So if I was laying it, it would be the 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, this is why you want the dimensions. Get that newsletter. You'll be all happy about that. Okay, so again, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to mark the center mark on this. Center mark at 2 this time because it's 4, right? So we'll mark it at 2. And now we are going to go from each corner to the 2-inch mark. So like that. And then we've got some beautiful scraps we can use elsewhere because we will not throw those away. We will find a way to use those, right? Always. Says the drawer full of scraps that we haven't used yet. Anybody have that problem? Or is it just me? Just me? I find that hard to believe. You're not admitting it, you know. Okay, but you know, we could come up with something for that. Maybe I will post something. Wait, watch and see. Let's see what I come up with. Okay, so I'm not done with my paper cutter just yet, but I do have my fold there. So we'll just go ahead and put that right on. And you know what you're saying? You're saying, oh, that gorgeous paper. You're putting it underneath. I am. And, you know, sometimes we just have to bite the bullet and put it underneath. You'll see why. You'll see why. I wanted this more subdued side for this. Okay. So now that I have that, okay, the next thing I have is I've got a piece of Whisper White, and we're just going to fold that in half. This has been cut down 5 by 8, 5 by 8, 5 1/4 by 8, 5 1/4 by 8, I think. Yeah. Again, you're going to want those dimensions. This is why I suggest that. Okay. So you see what's going to happen here. I am going to put this beautiful DSP right on top of it. So let's get that on there. Now, all right, that's been there. Now, I want to show you what I'm going to do. I am going to open this up, and we are going to put this in at 1 inch. 1 inch. Oops, I want to do it this way. Sorry, folks. Let me do it this way. At 1 inch. Let me just, you know, flip it around a little bit. So 1 inch. Here it is. 1 inch. Now, what I want to do is I am going to cut from 1 1/4. 1 1/4. Let me just stick my head in the camera. 1 1/4 to 2 1/2. 1 1/4 to 2 1/2. That's it. Okay. Look at there. I made a little slit. 1 1/4 to 2 1/2. All right. Okay. Let's get rid of this. And now, all right. Now we're going to go ahead and put this card right here. You seeing what's happening now? Look at this. You ready? This is going right in there. Yeah. Triangular flat. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay, let's decorate. So I have taken the liberty of using the dies. I have cut a large heart out of the gold foil. Then I cut a really cute little detailed one out of the real red. Just going to put that on there like so. And then I used some of that designer series paper again. We'll just place that right on top. Again, the dies for this set just allow us to have so much stuff to play with. That's what's so nice about this bundle. Okay. Then I went, oops, sorry, dog interrupted. Another delivery, I think. And I think it's a Stampin' Up! Order. All right. So I stamped, Wrigley, stop. I stamped, it's Wrigley, stop. Okay. Sorry. Come here, stop. All right. Yeah. This little guy, he's not so little. He's not so little. Okay. Shh. Oh, what a great broadcast. So sorry, folks. All right. So we've stamped the Happy Valentine's Day. We can tell that this is a professional record. Okay. Does anybody else have dogs that just go nuts when the delivery people come? Okay, hopefully he'll stop. Wrigley, please. Good boy. Good boy. Those of you who know Wrigley know he gets excited a little bit. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do now that we've got the dog calmed down, dog, is I'm going to put some of these on here and just add a little bit of, there we go, just a little bit of the gold. There we go. The gold ribbon on there. Okay, this delivery person must not be able to get their thing out of the truck because they are still in my driveway. Seriously. All right, and now we're going to add more here. Let's just make sure this is all. And you notice there's no set way of doing that, right? Okay. And we are just going to, I'm so sorry. Wrigley, stop. Whew. I got my Happy Valentine's Day on there. This has been the loudest broadcast ever. We're going to bring in our gold things. I'm so sorry, everybody. We're going to add some of these wonderful sequins gold. Little bitty things here. I love these. Okay. And we'll just put one right up there. And you can see we've got all kinds of goodness going on. This is our triangular flap fold. I'll stamp inside there later. I've got a dog to quiet. I am so sorry. What a crazy, crazy recording. My apologies. Anyhow, there you have it. I hope you like this fold. I just think it's so fun. And with that little slit right down there, you have that option. All right. So again, if you would like to get the directions, because, you know, hearing me over the dog, it could have been a little bit hard. Just get that newsletter right there, and I will get that right to you. In the meantime, I will see you next week for the 12 weeks of Christmas. I have one last project for you. But other than that, I will not see you next Friday. So go back, look through all the old fun folds, and I will have a new one for you in the new year. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year, and I will see you soon. Happy stamping. Bye, everyone.